you're going through something, you're dealing with some problem, something has gone wrong, that's not your fault. You didn't choose that. But what the Stoics say is that we choose how we respond. So when I wrote this book all these years ago, I had no idea that it would resonate with the Special Forces and the New England Patriots, sitting US senators, and that I'd get to talk all over the world about it. I know not everyone has time to read, so what I wanted to do was give you the premise of The Obstacle is the Way, how we turn everything that life throws at us into fuel, how the obstacle becomes the way in just a few minutes. There's really three parts. The first is the discipline of perception. That's how we see the problem, the difficulty, the situation. Epictetus says it's not things that upset us, it's our opinion about things. How we view things determines what we're going to be able to do with them. So the first discipline of Stoicism is that objectivity, emotional control, clarity, looking for what can be done with something as opposed to telling yourself that it's hopeless, pointless, you're screwed, you're never going to be able to recover. Which leads directly into the next discipline, which would be the discipline of action. Yes, your life is dyed by the color of your thoughts, but your life is the choices and actions that you take. I love a story about Marcus Aurelius in the depths of the Antonine Plague. Rome's economy has been ravaged, everything is bad. What does he do? Does he kick the can down the road? Does he blame other people? Does he invade some neighboring country? No, he holds a 2-month sale of the imperial treasures. He goes through the emperor's palace and sells off the palace furnishings to pay down Rome's debt. So not only is this a good thing to do, but it's a heroic, majestic thing. He uses the difficulty as a chance to prove who he is philosophically and what he believes. So a Stoic acts with determination and creativity and pragmatism, yes, but also the Stoics emphasize this idea of unselfish action. What can we do for others? Even if we can't do something for ourselves, how can we move the ball forward? And then that leads us to the third discipline of Stoicism, which would be the discipline of the will. Life will kick your ass, break your heart, throw things that you can't solve. And what is demanded of you in these situations is endurance, perseverance. Persistence is one thing, sort of struggling with something that's hard, but how do you do that for years, for decades? Marcus Aurelius says everything you throw on top of a fire becomes fuel. It turns it into light and heat and flame. That's what the willpower does. One of the stories I tell in the book that people love the most is Edison's factory burning down. He rushes to the scene and he says, "Go get your mother and all her friends. They'll never see a fire like this again." He's finding good even amidst tragedy and pain. So Marcus Aurelius surmises the structure of The Obstacle is the Way when he says, objective judgment now at this very moment, unselfish action now at this very moment, willing acceptance now at this very moment. That's all you need. So that is all you need. That is the concept of The Obstacle is the Way. I hope you actually read the book, but that's the premise. Our judgment, the discipline of perception, our actions, the discipline of action, the willpower, the strength, the fortitude we bring, that's the discipline of the will. That's Stoicism. That's how we turn trials into triumph, adversity to advantage. That's what Stoicism is about. Hope you check out the book, but most importantly, I hope you go through your life looking at the obstacles it throws at you as opportunities, because they are if you choose to see them that way. This is something I've been working on for a very long time. I'm very excited about. It is the leather-bound edition of The Obstacle is the Way. Comes with the Obstacle is the Way coin. Check it out. Go to dailystoic.com/obstacle-leather. You get the book, the box, challenge coin with it too. I think you'll really like it. Check it out.